Alright, so we're going to show it to you this way. This is the snake that I have done. I think I have a video of that. Lay it down like that. See how that looks. So, this snake here. Here is the gray vector drawing that I have for it. And just kind of zoom in on certain areas. The whole snake itself is going to get grayed except for where you see the white little highlights on the top parts of the body. The light is coming from like up here and casting down. So you get a little bit on the tongue, head, body, and rattler. Light gray throughout, then it'll be darker gray whip shading up from the body up to those dark spots, in and out. Just kind of how I have it mapped out. Inside the mouth as well, so light. Now the problem is I want this to be a different color, so I'm going to figure that out as I get in here. And I might be doing the tongue red, or like a dark, yeah, some black to red maybe. Teeth, like you see on this one, we went ahead and darkened one side to see if I like it. That's cool. We're going to do the same thing here, and I might actually white out the teeth to help those pop a little bit better. Not so much because of a white highlight, but more so of a, just because they're teeth and I think it'll look cool. The eye, might red that out a little bit, but those are some things that'll come in. Don't have fully planned yet, but that's the plan. This video is going to be long because I'm new to shading. Using a 23 mag, curved mag from Inkaholics. The same mag I just did the color blend, or the color test with. We're going to do the color wash with 3 drops of black. And I'm not going to color pack it like I originally thought, because that was darker. Going to do it more where I'm just kind of, you know, like a pendulum shading style, just kind of going over it and so on. Because when I color packed it in, it's just too dark. Could make another mixture with 1 drop, but I think I'm just gonna do this like a pendulum shading across the body. We'll try that back here because normally things are a little dark as they get close, I think. So, all right. We're going to start back here. I have an image of it here as well as there just for my reference. I'll put that over there. The white I got a bottle of white here, we'll put that in there later. Right now is just about the gray scale in there. Let's start it here. And my goal is, if this was a new stencil, I would have put a little dotted outline where my highlights are going to be, but this was planned afterwards. So I'm just going to kind of do my best to kind of, I see how I want it, and I'll just leave that space empty, you know, as I'm going through. If you do the white on top of the gray, then it just won't really pop as much. Rattler will be left alone besides the white highlights and the dark, really dark highlights that I have in my image. Sorry, that little. All right. Sorry for the long intro, but appreciate you watching. It's just me doing my thoughts for different people who are offering me advice on my tattooing journey. My mentor. All right. So I'm not. So I might need a little bit here. It's good practice to get anyways. Okay. I could do the light gray even down into the darker areas because I'll just be passing up over that, so that's fine. What do we do? 5.4. 2 mils hanging out. It's a single stroke. My guess is about a 3.5. It's pretty standard for a lot of generic machine, so I think it's a 3.5 stroke. But it's being hung out at 2 mils at the peak of the curve. All right. Start here. Just kind of, let's just start right here. A little nervous. I'm gonna hit my planned highlight area there. Okay, planned highlights. Let's see here. Let's just. Okay, it doesn't have to be exact. This is my design. Okay. So like through there. So we're just gonna. Okay, slow down. I think I'm getting a little nervous here. Okay. Trying to keep the same direction. Okay. Alright, cool. Gotta slow my thoughts down a little bit. These will be a little bit darker later on, but getting that for now. Okay. Curl the mag a little to the side so not the whole thing hits. Getting close to the edge. I want my highlights to go. Okay, along the top, just gonna hit this little edge. So my vector drawings, you may remember, got that space there. Okay, cool, it's not very dark. Okay. It's good to do some cross hatching, which I'll probably work in here in a little bit. Seeing how light the first one did. It's coming across with like a 3-pass. That part being a little darker doesn't bother me because that's gonna get packed in. Far to the top. Okay. Just crushing at it a little bit here. Be careful by that edge, don't want to. To be honest with you, I might even just be more scratching the skin than actually getting it in there. Now that I'm thinking about it. next here.
Wandering back and forth looking for stingrays. Stepped on a couple. Really glad I didn't get stung.
Oh.
I'm concerned on what's going on with it, but I hope that her willpower.
Hey, Chris,
What's up?
can you check the breaker?
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. Sorry, my light just cut up. Cool, thank you. It kills the light over here too, or the plug over here too.
When that garbage thing's not plugged in, Keith, something's going on.
Yeah, I know. Need a.
Do you think it's the coffee maker? Are they getting the coffee maker?
Could be.
Okay.
Well, actually, we need to find out those people are gonna come back for the freaking microwave.
Yeah, we need to give them a call back.
Oh, what the hell?
Okay, I might be overdue this again. First time doing this, and it's first attempt on this guy. Okay. This time making sure I'm actually getting it in there. Okay. Alright, so it broke again, Chris.
It did it again?
Chris, you hear me? Toe!
Chris!
Chris! Chris!
Sorry, what was that?
Stop with the headphones, bud. It, tripped again.
What?
The breaker tripped again.
Okay, 1 second.
How did it trip again? You didn't even turn it on.
I don't
It
know,
was
babe.
on. I just didn't watch out for it. Well, what?
Okay.
Breaker's back on.
Thank you.
I'm going to clean my room real quick.
Alright, love you. Alright, turn this off. So, if we can get some of that lighting on there, we gotta move my light this way for you. So, get some. Definitely see the pepper, so I don't think it's smooth. But I left this area for I could pack in the white, and then also maybe we'll fill in a little bit lighter shading in there as we go. Not gonna do the dark to light yet. I'm gonna kind of go over. I think this is maybe a little darker than what I was planning, but not bad. We'll finish this part over here. Oh, oops. Got all my green glide on my canvas thing. Oh. Seconds. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead. no light highlights through this part of the body, so we'll just go ahead and I did see it on a video that fake skin takes blacks a little bit darker than regular skin. Using the curved side. Again, use the same needle here in this little area. Now this doesn't bother me because this will actually get darkened up over here, because this is, it kind of flips up this way, so this is the back side. So that's how I see that anyways. Probably short on ink. Okay. There you go. But when you can just flip a canvas around, makes it so much easier. Why don't they all do that? Alright. Okay, highlights for this guy are right around in this dude up until here. So we're just gonna shade around there. Oh wait, this is one of the summer, wasn't it? It's okay. I think it's faster for you to come on. From a artist perspective, something I'm thinking about is snakes do blend in, but from a tattoo artist, like an art perspective, these two blending in together is not good. Trying to think what I would do to kind of create an edge here. Maybe make this backside darker, but it is kind of close to the light source. My light source is from over this direction. So maybe I guess this could be darker since it drops down. I think I'll do that. I think this will end up being a little bit darker overall here. So I definitely want to separate with these two sitting right on top of each other. So I don't want this to blend. Okay. Pendulum, and slow yourself down, bro. Last time I was trying to go with the body. This time I'm less concerned because I do plan on trying to hatch it. So I should probably do some of that. Now me getting this other side, that's fine, because if you remember from the image, not doing any editing on these videos, otherwise I'd have the actual vector up there for you to see. But here along this backside, because the images come from here, backside here, it's going to be darker as it comes up through here. And then also dark here as it's coming into this cave here. So these areas, which I'll handle with another pass with another tier of the gray wash. A little bit of wood shading here. This actually is not looking too bad. Alright. Okay, this is where my highlight starts. Goes all the way, curves around into here. And pretty much along the top layer. So we're just gonna get some space here. Keep allowing space up there at the top for the highlights. Okay, let's fill this in. I don't like that because that's very scratchy. Here I had a very consistent direction, pattern, movement. That was the scratching and that wasn't good. Not good. Okay. Again, highlights in there. So after that, I am free. I'm gonna come in this direction. You know? Not intentionally, well, intentionally, but if I hit on top of the belly scales, I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna put a little black highlight here, as I've been thinking about it more, because that is gonna be like belly scales dent up a little bit, so I'm gonna just pack in a little bit of black there just to show, and then some tone on the belly, and then of course, like I mentioned, I'll whip up to that sizing, but we'll show you that in the diagram when we get there. Okay, quick catch coming in the opposite direction just to help it look a little bit better. We need to put some more in there. Okay. Stop right here. Okay, these guys are going more this way, so we're gonna hit this way. Now we get a little close to the edge. So it's when the glasses come off. Again, this one being darker is not a problem. That's part of the actual plan. So. That darkness actually shows there. That is nice, actually. Okay. Get my thing. Now we just need to pop a little bit.
Jamie had a good day.
Awesome. I think the backup shelf there is totally crazy, but it's her thing. She can do what she wants.
again, highlight's gonna be in here. So just give it a little bit of space here. Now there's a little bit there. They contaminate that area right there on that scale. I'm not sure how well that shows. But hit in that area a little bit more than I was planning to. Just being transparent. If I can get better. But the most part of this little area is just gonna get packed in white there. Look at this one again. Yeah, it's a decent little pathway there. More of that's darker right there. That white's gonna pop even more. And we're gonna get, it might end up being too dark. So I'm gonna be darkening up to here. But hopefully not. But it's just my first attempt, so. Okay. Looking forward to that white pack. First time doing white, so it'll be cool. Alright. Very tall for the first one, but that's fine because I'm gonna darken that. So what we do, getting toward the bottom of that cup, might need to need on there. Yeah, baby. Walk it in there. Yeah, baby. So pop this right in there. Coat. And we'll back to that in there better later, but. Pretty good, actually. Sister was just asking how the light's working for me. Before, when I would use the Green Glide, get a lot of glare from the can lights, and it wasn't as bright. You know, cause I'm old. My eyes don't be working. And now this here is nice. You can't see it on camera. I can move it around. Goes right underneath my other arm there, so that actually works out pretty well. Ah, shoot. Might need to do another cup of the. Let's see what we got. Yes, I should be doing a smaller mag. If I can do it. Make sure I'm not scratching the surface. Getting it in there. Bum 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 yeah. Wow wow. Sorry, just looking back. See how I've been doing. Or I'm gonna have a little bit of it's a little darker than I planned to for right now, but it is part of the diagram. Well, to here. So I might have gotten a little too dark up there. But so mistake, but it was also probably a little loose with it because I already knew I was going a little darker there. So,
Okay.
Why don't you try to comb the shallows if you want to rock the shoreline? Keep an eye out so you can spot the wood in. Something like that ought to be good. We need to actually stay right. I've been trying since day one. Haven't had much luck. First day when I stepped onto processing. Any days when I was going out on the shoreline, see what you can see while I'm in there at this pier. Hopefully working together on the hunt is gonna help us out. Just keep scoping the side. Just see.
No,
Looking like this
no, I'm not.
That way we can't proceed. We're gonna be in good shape, and it's gonna help keep us from going at each other's throats.
just taking a look at her.
Last time that I stepped on board it was this shallow.
Gonna wait on the inside of the mouth because I know I should know. I'm not gonna do color, but I don't want it to be the same tone. You know what I mean? Don't want this just to blend in. There has to be a distinct difference here. Could do that with a different style of shading, but ideally, okay, we're gonna try this as a test right here. I'm gonna do this smaller. We're gonna top of this eyelid, top of this eyeball. There's a little bit of pepper shading in there.
That was close.
Oh, that almost get your toe?
No, the door almost flew into your
Oh no.
thing, so I stopped it.
Tattoo Shop 101. Do not have dogs flying into your stuff, man. Okay, I'm thinking about blacking these. Spots like that. Hopefully this has been visible. I think with the camera angle you're not gonna see my head or anything, so. Let's see here. I'm just curious. It has a couple modes, just gonna see how these lights look. Okay. It's a blue light. Blue isn't bad actually. Let's stick with white for now, though. I like how you can tilt the head and everything, so it gives me a little bit better. I goofed up. I was gonna put a highlight here. Still gonna do it, but I goofed up. Forgot about that. And here, and here, and here. The main highlights. Bad Huggy Bear. Bad Huggy Bear. Oh, we'll just try to pack it in. It's just not gonna be as great. Silly boy. At least I saw my highlight spacer there for the eyeball. Shoot. Alright. Well, you know. Gotta focus on one part. And again, if this was something I had properly planned from the beginning before I started executing the tattoo, I would have put in some type of like dotted lines to show this is where I want my highlight at, so I avoid those areas. So, got a plan for going forward. So, all right. It literally just went out. Okay. So. We're gonna zoom in a little bit. A lot of it. Okay. Here's the head. Sorry for moving it. Just trying to give you the best view. Okay. So, got a light shading as per thing. We got it underneath the mouth, maybe the tongue, inside the mouth, and underbelly, a little above the belly scales, and around the rock space. We're gonna do some stuff on here, and then come up around like here to darken up. Put in the highlight here. Dark to give it a little bit more dynamics. Mouth we'll figure out here shortly. Alright, so this is body. This space here you're seeing, that's where I'm going to pack in the white, which is going to be one of my final steps. But, you know, all this stuff around the bellies, gonna put a little dark. You already got a little liner. I'm just gonna sit there and pack in a little bit of black shadowing. Almost like it's gonna straighten these out, but I think I'll just give it a nice cool effect. Same thing here. Back side here. In there, going in the hole, do here. Gonna darken it up. You know, because the light starts coming here, so that'll be dark, dark, highlight. Comparison to my gray vector. And while we're here, same thing for the tail, going into the hole, underbelly, out the back side of by the rattler, and we have highlights on the rattler and on the back. Okay, so there's Feel free to pause if you want to check anything. I think I'm looking like a little light here, but again, I'm going to darken that, so it's fine. I think here seems alright. Here, I'm going to darken this more than in the diagram because I want that to pop against this. But we're going to do the back darkening here first. And then if these still blend, then I want to darken this more. Because it makes sense because this kind of dries down, so that would be more shaded. So I think it'll be like half to full darkened coming up. Like through here, lighten, highlight because of the tight bend, and then darken because of the going into the hole, and then of course the bottom side. Highlight, darken on the outside. Those will be with round liners. All right. Just gonna see if we can. Sorry about that. Do this. Take a picture. Okay. Actually, use my iPad. Take a picture, and then we're going to next plan. Start with the darkening part. That's my in progress picture. All right, let's get it started. Hey, babe, finish the first coat of gray shading if you want to. I'm going to get started here, but if you want to see it, feel free to take a look. She's sleeping? Yeah, I think she's sleeping. I see Sarah's crocheting, so I know she's awake. But. All right. Okay, so let's do this. I want to hit darker. I'm not gonna go black. Okay. So, looking at our planning from our grayscale test, there are 3, which is what we used. Don't want to go too dark. You always can layer up. Let's go with start with the 8s.
When you get your tools from Harbor Freight, something about the job feels different. Your wall, whatever you do it for less at Harbor
5.4 volts. As for me, my main for lining is 6.9. Let's go 8. Okay. It's getting me set back up. Sorry about the delay. Let's move my references around. All right, here we go. Let's start with the areas that are for sure getting darkened up, like in here. So this is an 8. My goal is to do some whip shading in here. kind of dark there, so I think can achieve some of that gold there. Okay. I think that kind of follows the shape here. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay.
We just need to.
Plug into the darkest of the areas. Level it up as we're going.
Now we just have one more thing to do. Circle the rat, and we'll be able to float our way out of here.
So coming back to, I have a feeling you won't be able to see as much. I'm gonna point that lens towards me a little bit better. Okay.
A few more lashes of bark, and then the rat should be in good shape.
Surrounded by densely overgrown jungle, AK and Jason's only viable route to their extraction point is by water, using their range for both
Okay. But in the dark, this should hopefully make this other stuff lighten up a little bit. Okay.
First shuffle,
Go with the 8.
big ass dimmer and out here.
So, again, just kind of coming up and looking at the thing. Kind of maybe at the most kind of like follow this line through there. So just gonna whip up, go a little bit, give it like 3 or 4 pushes. And we're gonna come back over the other way, just to hatch it up. Okay, and I know a little bit higher, so I'm just shaping it a little bit more up here. See through there, you're getting that better. Just gonna roughly line up with that jaw line there. doing that just to kind of get that by the line. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Kind of walking it back, following that line there. I'm just gonna cross hatch it. Come back and fill some of that in. Okay, question is that too dark? Let's take a look. Again, we're gonna try to put that highlight right in here. I think it's not too dark to where that white will sit. It just won't be as bright as these. But this is further, it might actually work out. A little further from the light source, as in. This I can see going darker. Kinda. Oh, my bad. Oh man, I hope I didn't block all that. That I can see going a little darker, just coming from the depths, almost like that. But then I start here, raising it, that curve up, which was my plan. I think that looks all right. Come right underneath the jawline. We're gonna hit this a little bit. Kind of come down here and just kind of darken that period a little bit. Not so much on that side. Maybe just kind of come up the ledge here. Because again, the light's here. No, because that head will be coming down. So we're going to get that a little darker. This side of the tooth will be darkened up. I just have to wait till I get to my liner. The mouth. All right. I think this needs to be, but we'll wait to the highlight. I may come back in with the 3. Okay, but I think I'm gonna hit this a little bit with a 10. You know what? I'm gonna hit this with the full black, but just a little bit. I come in just right up there, just right where that crevice is. Since I'm going to darker, that's we're gonna clean the needle. So I want just pure black. I don't want black and that. I think since it was diluted, it won't add as much, but it's just okay. Okay. Just gonna come in here. Just going a little bit away from that ledge. Doing it using the edge. Get right by that close corridor. Being a little stubborn, so probably should have been done later with the liner or around shader. Take a look at that real quick. I think that's good. And you know what? I missed that on the first pass. You're probably yelling at me. Yeah. Being kind of loose with the green glide today. I don't know why. Probably because I'm not dragging lines, you know. But it's no excuse. Okay. We're gonna do this kind of motion. Shader out a little bit, okay. Let's get this dark in here on this belly. Real tight, just like it's just the rest of it. Can't see it. That's how this should be. Just coming from the depths. Getting ready to strike. Put that out there. Yeah. Here she comes. We're just gonna that light. Still gonna hit the thing. Gonna hit some of these areas even a little darker there. I think that is. We'll say the really dark depths by these cavern areas. And we got our 8 and 10. Might even come back here to a little bit of 10 just to get a little bit darker there. But let's see. That's actually coming out of nowhere. That's cool. Yeah. I'm just gonna whip shade that out. Again, this is the full black, and I'm using triple black from Dynamics. Yeah. Cool. Okay, we gotta move up here. Okay, alright. We're actually gonna start there this time. This might be a mistake. Because normally you go lighter, then darker. I'm not doing a lot, I'm just gonna go ahead and knock out this caverns. I'm just doing that because I already got the black in here. Is it Chini? I thought it was Chini, sorry. Yo. I don't smell anything. Do you still smell anything?
I do smell something.
I don't. Do you want to see if you smell it over here? I don't.
I think it's the soup. Is
Oh, that's the one you made?
I just started smelling it, so I don't know.
You also been out, so
Hot dogs.
just like the other one, blacken this in because he's coming from the depths. So I thought that'd be cool. Okay, now we'll hit that with the shade. Come up from there.
So I joined because the challenge was I was in the Air Force for 8 years. For what I've been doing as a career, like I've been teaching people this stuff. Yeah, I've practiced it, but never anything like this. Yeah. Oh, ow. A lot of times girls are tough or just as strong as men. So deep down, I'm secretly hoping that the women outperform the men because women are tough and the world needs to see that. What about you? Curious to know what you do. Chance to see what he went through? Yeah. Oh, that's a very good reason.
Nice. We're shading up. Get out of there with the 8. I think that shows a lot more actually going in. One right there. Okay. Yeah, it's coming together pretty cool. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Alright, so let's do the same thing here.
For all the water we haven't seen, because they haven't seen the water we haven't as well. Swimming it? What do you think you want to set up camp it somewhere in this area? Obviously not right on top of the water. Yeah.
Let's do it like this. Shade that in like that. Shade this in like
Right,
that.
Kinsey.
Yeah, she's cool.
I'm hoping to not come face to face with anything that eats meat out here. Because by the time I see them, it's too late. See those rocks? That's where I would like to go. Look for a place to put shelter. Obviously, nice and little higher. I don't know if they're like trampled me or anything. Oh, this looks like leopard skin.
Running that out because it's the shape of the body. Pointing that out because of the rock.
This is perfect. I can just like
Got double rocks here.
We seem to be on the same page for our goals tonight. Our priorities, getting the bone built and getting the fire going.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, gonna do some shading against there for the rock space. Same thing for here and there and there. but that's later. We're also gonna do some shading around the cracks, but we'll get there. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, got those darkened in. Just gonna start casting that out like we did here, and then start file following. All right, let's hit the 8. Let's clean up our.
Having a good boma is a matter of life or death. Big, thorny, massive wall to keep out every sort of predator imaginable. Now that is a
Okay.
fight. It won't be cold, that's for sure. For tonight, the plan is to stay out of the way of anything
We're trying to
getting around.
dry this baby out. All right.
Hopefully we'll be able to get some sleep. God, this stays warm in here. Wonder how the boys are doing right now.
Okay. Doing the 8s. Looking at my measurement, my goal here. It's gonna be around a lot like that. A lot of space. Let's start right here. Get a lot of the right just come up through here. Let's actually start here. We're kind of starting in the 10. You don't want that hard. You want that gradient out. Let's do a pull. This is just to give the gradient, not just like a hard line. Get the hard line feel, but it lightens. Like that. This works because that's how it backside of the snake. All right, through here, coming up to right around here, like that. So. Okay. Just a little bit more in the belly scales. Let's go ahead and okay, so all my moves were going this way, and I'm just gonna hedge back this way. So give a nice little cross hatch. You can still see the scales. I'm gonna add a little bit of that highlight like you talked about, just gonna help that a little bit as well. Nice. Let's kind of pound that back into here. Didn't like how that didn't feel real. Light touch. In. Yeah, baby, yeah. Alright, let's kinda here gets a little bit more. Like that.
When you get your tools from Harbor Freight, something about the job feels different. Your wallet. Whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight. Save even more at our parking lot sale this weekend. Weird kind of way politics are. If the military people are so and they need help. I think it's so much better than every other country. It would not happen. But people risk their lives. That's what is important. I only did what you're ready to come with the power.
Okay.
Which is always my pressure. Sit right next to the guy that goes, but we'll give it 10 even though
Nice. I think that's a nice soft roll in there.
so let's do it together.
Cool. All right. Now this here gonna come in here. Kind of get from here. You're gonna get it from here. And get it from down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So we just creating this little vortex coming back in. And this is gonna go like there.
Look at you. Luckily, as the sun was setting the last minute, we got the light tender, we got the fire going, and it was the best feeling in the world. It was gonna be a long, cold, scary night.
Right here is literally the underbelly of the beast. Let's get that whip. Just go like this, so let's go. Let's cross it up. Let's hit that.
All things considered, I really want to get down to this pond because it is our best chance for getting something
Look at that.
sustenance.
That.
I got my glasses so I can see some of the things on. So
Really feeling the shape of it.
super visualize.
Now as we turn around, turn this corner here.
One thing we gotta
Right.
look out for is when we go to the water
Keep it
source,
going like here.
to watch out for
Know what I mean?
water animals. I know there's leopards around here. I know there's lions around here. I know there's elephants around here. Literally everything is
Back into the 8 drop for my gray wash. Right. Following this line here, she's gonna come back around like here. Right through there. Excuse me, Canvas, would you mind rotating your arm this way? Oh, sure. Thank you. Appreciate it. Smooth, slight. It's organic. This is not going to have sharp lines. Maybe a little bit bigger. With the highlights. feed into there.
So my plan is to get a line with a hook, the lizard head on it, and kind of just stand there and wait and see if anything comes out of it.
Feed into the abyss. Okay, so go up and down, up and down, up and down. Let's cross it this way. Following the same line, same shape. There.
It ricochets off the ground and it lands right under the center of the balsam colored bush. They call them devil thorns or something like that, but no matter which way they land on the ground, there's a point up. At least
Okay.
pick up like 5 of these things in each foot.
Somebody might say too dark, but I don't know that I would agree with them right now. I think that's good. This is gonna be darker to give me separation from here. As we come down there, it's gonna darken, show the difference.
And if this hooks up,
Might get that a little bit with the 3,
so we're doing it. Just trying to take
but
my knot within splits. So if we
overall,
that bark is just
I'm
catching
thinking that.
from these and so close. I just feel like I'm stuck. I can't get it out.
Here, boom. Dark, dark. That's the other. I think that's right. All right, let's move up to. All right. Might have to prepare anyone. Hey, babe. Next time you get up, I want you to come over here and check this out. Sarah's invited too if she wants to, but yeah. Yeah. Well, she does special things for me. So yeah. Okay, so I have my depths here. Just gonna like just shade that out. I mean, she bakes me brownies once in a while. Like I don't know what the big deal is. This is a PG-13 show on YouTube. We don't talk about the naughties. We show them.
Oh, gee, that reminds me. Oh,
Doesn't remind you of anything.
no, listen. So,
Remember, you're on recording.
I'm trying to be careful.
I don't care. I'm just casting that out a little bit here,
The TV's on in all
so
our
it's
rooms,
not so
right?
abrupt.
And
Yep.
it's funny because we had mentioned that everybody put something different on their TV. Everyone did. I was tired of Food Network and Home
like
Improvement,
this.
so I put on Animal Planet. You know,
Come
but
up.
Amber, she's a history person. She likes to put like the history stuff. So she put on this like travel channel that has like this history
Yep.
like thing to it. I shit you not. So I'm walking in the hallway and I look over at her TV screen. This is after the patient has left. There's no patient in the room. I look at the TV screen and it's the Ku Klux Klan.
What the heck?
And all of them in their getup.
This video just got canceled. I'm just telling you.
It
What?
had like all of them in their getup, all that, and I'm like,
Oh, hell no.
what the heck are you watching? And I'm joking with her because I know that she's like, whatever, and she doesn't know. So
And this was Amber, right?
Yeah, it was so cool. It was so weird because, you know, it was just that moment I looked and they were there. And then they're talking about how there are these men who are like, I guess, part of, you know, that organization. Terrible, shouldn't
Yeah.
exist organization. And how they may be connected. Oh, it's okay.
Everybody listening, we are anti the Klan, just so you know.
How they may be connected to the Illuminati. So it's all about how and it's
Should have been
that
whipping
they could be
that
connected
pendulum.
to the Illuminati case.
Really?
It was, yeah, and she's like, and there's like some guy who I guess tried to kill himself, and like he was a bad guy, and
Oh, yeah.
it was funny how we're talking about like, oh, this is some real weird history channel stuff you got going on right now. Michelle, yeah, this is a different one. It just, you know, you put TV on and you just hope that whatever it is. But like I've accidentally had when I first started working there, I used to like put on True TV a lot. So it would be like, you know, World's Dumbest.
Well, also your detective, probably the different crime things, right? Because that's
Oh,
on True
yeah.
TV as well, right?
I'll do that too. Yeah. Oh no, it's, you know, it's like True TV is like, you know, Practical Jokers, that kind of stuff.
But don't they have the crime shows on there, like the crime investigations on True TV as well?
They don't.
Oh, I thought they did.
They don't. They may have before. I think you're right, but they don't seem to now.
This area probably should go to a smaller mag, but
it was just
why start now?
funny because I didn't, you know, normally it's not that big a deal. Normally that show is alright, right? You know, like it's not too terrible. Oh no. I didn't realize it, but I guess like probably like 16, 17-year-old boy in the chair, and we're doing it. I mean, Dr. Sun or figure, you know, starting with filling or whatever, and the next thing you know, frickin' World's Dumbest, I forget, I think it was World's Dumbest Partiers or something like that, and it's like, remember when they're doing those weird humps, like, dance contests?
yeah.
Yeah, it was like something like that. And I'm like, oh hell no, there's like a 16-year-old in our chair. Like, okay, World's Dumbest, this is not gonna work. Sorry. Change the channel. We're gonna watch Food Network now.
The client doesn't control the TV?
No. I mean, you can ask them, hey, what would you like to watch? Absolutely. You can ask them, like, but, like, as long as they don't say the news, because you're not allowed to put the news on. What if you got a fish that's stuck in her mouth? Like, it went in and out, and she can't get it out.
Okay, so I know I've been talking about making this whole part darker and everything, and I don't know if I said this out loud or I was just thinking about it. I wanted to wait until I saw the plan that I had for how this is dark through here, you know? Just a normal, you know, gradient coming up, right? So now, that little spot. Okay. I wanted to see how that came out, and I think that's good. I could.
I forget that one chick that was covered in a rash. Did she end up making it?
This should get a little higher.
And the guy at first, when they went into the shelter at night, she's like, you know, you're kind of lazy. And he's like, at least I'm not making this shelter that we're never gonna use. It rained and flooded the area they were in, and so they had to go in.
I may end up shedding the rattler, but that will definitely be a smaller one. We're gonna have the white highlights throughout. So, boom, boom,
good job with the quick latching of the roof and stuff because he was covering the fire.
Yes, you can't. I almost hit that, but that's lighter shade. We got our full, our 8, our 3 drops in this. Pretty freaking cool.
Exactly, he had a perspective
All right,
of her because perception.
let's take a look.
Because of her first. Yeah.
All right, so hour and a half in. Sorry, hopefully this isn't too long for you. If you know, anybody even watches.
In all honesty, yeah, they have their high moments, but
Just realized that might have been zoomed in more, so if I didn't block things. So, got the really dark. Sure, really wanted that to sit in under dark. I may come back and even do, like on the drawing, the original for my vector, I did some by the scales underneath. So, I think that's what I'm missing. But that was gonna do that more with the liner. For Chini? Yeah, Chini's awesome. See there? That's already coming out, and then we got the belly darkening up. A little bit of light there. I think that's a good add. Or doesn't keep that there. I think that really shows the roundness. We're gonna hit a little bit of highlight here and through there, but I accidentally grayed over that, but we're still gonna do it. Some white through here too. We're either gonna do a light with a smaller mag. Actually use a liner for that. But definitely going to hit that red, white, hit the black again. Okay. This area I think is really cool. Pop that like that. Get the dark along the back. Let me move my light a little bit. Alright. Got the dark along the back. Underneath, really showing that how that light really shapes around. Don't forget we're gonna have the highlight here. Really dark packed in there. Same thing here. Pack that in. Right there. And I think that is enough to show the difference between these two. So, alright. Okay, hour and a half in on this guy. Let's see. I think let's hit the highlights. Really want to see the highlights. That'll help me determine if I need to pack some darkness down in here. Let me zoom it back out. So I'm gonna see if I really need to pack in. I'm gonna hit the highlights. Plus it'll be fun. Just be careful when I hit that area up here. But we're gonna pop in a liner. You're looking to use a Inkaholics 9 round liner. It's my 23, so we're gonna hold on to that. Actually, before I do that, let's go ahead and clean this out a little bit.
That's terrible.
Okay.
Jared started feeling nauseous, obviously a little concerned with the catfish, because that's the last thing you want to be throwing up out here feeling sick.
Still checking needle there. Alright. Pop this down here.
I don't know what the plant that they're eating.
Okay.
Or just could be the apple.
We are going to actually first, because this is gonna be white,
Do it without having to worry about that.
I want that black on this tooth to be done first. So we're gonna do that first.
I'd probably get some.
This is an Aurora.
They tell me, oh, you got to tell. I'm like, I wouldn't be here, so
Yeah, this is an Aurora standard 11. What do I have an 11?
Okay, Jacksonville. Local post office.
Only pay.
Okay, that was funny. They're like saying volleyball.
Nine. I don't want an 11
And
for
then
that.
he was
Let's
like,
see, let me get a 9.
volleyball, like it's
Okay, do proper hygiene. No, nothing's here.
Katie's little question wasn't cute. No, that was cute.
But, do that before, I mean, almost before I get on my stuff.
And it's so basic, right?
Alright. Thought I pulled out a 9-round liner, but I didn't. Go.
Yep. Some people go no.
The 11.
And then
11's for the whiting, but I want to use this 9 for that tooth.
Sapphire in the Eiffel Tower.
So I might even pop in 11 for the other black part, just help me pack it in a little better. But for that tooth, I want this 9. So. And picture time.